Would you rather pay for everything in pennies for the rest of your life or be required to donate $1 a week to a politician you disagree with? Wow. If this was Dave Ramsey, he would be paying in pennies for the rest of his life. I will tell you that. I would absolutely donate $1 a week to a politician I disagree with.
I would donate $1 a week.
It's $52 a year. That's not going to make a dent in their campaign.
No, and pennies. Could you imagine paying in pennies for the rest of your life?
That would take so much time.
So inconvenient.
I would never buy anything. That would be the benefit, is I would stop buying
Yeah,
things.
it's so true. It's so true.
But like, you have to pay your mortgage in pennies?
That's funny. Yeah. But what if the person on the other side is just everything you're against in your soul and in your being?
I don't have that much.
Which is usually not that extreme.
Yeah, I don't have that much beef with politics. I feel like they're all just sort of they're like good actors.
Yes.
It's like, how much do they even believe in this?
On both sides.
Except for Bernie. That guy really believes in it, and you got to respect him for that.
It's so
for
true.
40 years, he's been consistent, and he always has his finger in the air. He's always talking about soup, and I think those are things that I can stand for.
I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate that.
Yeah, so giving Bernie $50, even though I disagree with his policies, I'm like, all right, good luck, Bernie.
Sure.
Good luck, RFK Jr.
Good luck to your family. I do.
Rachel's got a soft spot.
Yeah,
Next, would you rather receive a 10% 401k match for the rest of your career or receive a 20% raise every 5 years? This one is pretty nerdy. Takes some math.
Okay.
10% match on your 401k, so that's 100% free money.
Okay, I don't know the math. You probably do, George. My knee jerk
It's offensive,
is
but
the
true.
raise because you can use the money currently, right? Like whether you choose to put it in retirement or choose to pay off your home, like you get to use the cash. The 401k, it's stuck there to your 59 and a half.
You make an interesting point.
Thank you.
Albeit weak argument.
Okay.
It's interesting, though.
What's the math?
Here's the math. On the 10% 401k match forever, if you're already investing 15% on your own like we teach once you're out of debt with an emergency fund, an added 10% match would equal 25% of your salary invested each year. So think about this. Investing 25% on a $75,000 salary over 30 years with an average 10% return would give you $3.5 million in retirement.
Okay.
And your contributions were $562,000. So the difference is almost $3 million of free money over your career.
Okay.
20% raise every 5 years, starting with that $75,000 salary at age 35, 20% increase every 5 years. You'd retire at 65, making $224,000-ish.
Okay.
So, still
Millions
good,
versus...
but the return, that 10% guaranteed return, compounded over that period of time,
At 65, though?
It still wins.
No, I know it wins, but is that the age? Because when I'm
65.
65, like I think about Dave and Sharon. It was his birthday yesterday. Yeah.
Happy
birthday. And he turned 64. So they're still rocking and rolling. I'm thinking, like, will you, like, use all that money?
Like, you got enough juice to really enjoy life.
Yeah, you want to be able to enjoy life versus, like, oh, I'm 55 and I'm making great money.
Now, you can still enjoy the money before then. You know, at 60, you can begin enjoying that money. Or
that's true,
59 and a half.
That's true, okay.
Would you rather have Post Malone or Dolly Parton as president?
Dolly Parton all day.
Sorry, love you, Posty, but like
Dolly?
the face tats to have to stare at that during the State of the Union, it's a lot for me.
Dolly?
It's a lot for my children. I gotta explain that. Dolly's she's gonna be looking good on TV when she gives that speech, and it's gonna be one heck of a speech.
And sweet Dolly, I mean, and I will say this, in Nashville.
We just signed up for her library, the Dolly Parton.
Oh, the Imagination Library.
You get a free book every month until age 5 or something in Tennessee.
It's amazing.
We just signed up.
I mean, she is the most.
Is this true, parents?
Yes, it is so true. And y'all, and I will say in Nashville, we hear kind of the ins and outs of like the famous people. And you hear different stories. People's, our writer Savannah, like she has family in the music industry. Not that she gives any secrets, but like you just know people that are connected in the world of the celebrities of Nashville.
And word gets out if you're not like a wonderful person.
Yeah, you kind of hear the consistent, like, oh yeah, this person, that person. Dolly, consistently, people love her.
How does she do it?
Every interaction you've heard from anyone that has spent time with her or knows her, it's always positive. It is.
If she ever gets canceled, I will lose my faith in humanity.
No, I don't. Yeah, that's so true.
It can't happen.
We're moving to Canada.
All right, sorry, Post.
All right. Would you rather have a 2.5 mortgage rate for the rest of your life or until you pay off your home? Okay. Or get a $300 monthly grocery stipend forever?
Ooh. I'm going to go with the free money of the grocery stipend.
Oh, I was going to go interest rate. Because currently, think about if you're buying a house today, 5, 6, 7%.
So with the current rates going from a 6.5 to a 2.5, big savings monthly,
Yeah.
big savings on interest.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, but this
We'll
is for
agree to
but this
disagree.
is forever. $300 a month forever.
But here's the thing. I'm not going to have a mortgage forever.
You're going to pay it off.
I'm paying it off early, and
It's
therefore
true.
the 2.5% loses its power
All right.
very quickly. So that's why.
Shoot,
and I do have
George.
math. Let's say we're both 35 or close to that. Average lifespan's around 77, so 42 years to go. $300 every month, 12 months. That's $3,600 a year. 42 years, about 150 grand is what you're getting.
Oh,
out of
wow.
that.
Okay.
And for the mortgage rate, let's look at this. Median home price around 400 grand. We recommend a 15-year mortgage. Most people use a 30-year, so let's use that first. Current interest rates around 6.5%. So you'd spend about $500,000 in interest paying off your home over 30 years with the current interest rates, which is more than the purchase price of the home. That's insane.
It's crazy.
You
Yeah.
spent over 900 grand for this home. With a 2.5% interest rate, you'd spend only about $169,000 in interest over 30 years. But with a 15, you would spend 80 grand in interest with that 2.5% interest rate.
Okay.
So if you're doing it the Ramsey way, the grocery stipend of 150 grand beats the 80 grand interest savings over
It does.
15 years.
Well done.
I rest my case, Your Honor.